Good morning, everyone. I know it's been a while since I made a video, and that's because actually almost 2 weeks ago I got some really sad news that a friend of mine in the American Girl doll community has passed away. And she and I communicated over 2 years now. She has collected over 200 American Girl dolls, and she did a lot of the giveaways, and she, every year she visited the Madison Children Benefit Sale, and every year she purchased the new Girl of the Year. She would go to the release at one of the American Girls doll stores, and she was a big part of the community, of the American Girl doll community. And she and I started communicating by email because after she got to know me, because you all know that I also collect the American Girl dolls. So she was kind enough to extend her blessings to me and offered me the opportunity to buy a few of the American Girl dolls from the benefit sale. And I did. I think it was in the year 2014 that I purchased 3. And in 2015, I didn't purchase any because, I was purchasing all my little babies here. But anyway, she and I continued to communicate. And I noticed like late last year, she didn't make any more videos, and I didn't notice anything. What I did is I just like usual, any occasions coming up, I would write her and wish her the best and all of that, and like in turn she would to me. And so I wish her the best during the Christmas holidays, and then also during the New Year's. And I also wrote her and told her about my daughter plans to get married, and but she didn't reply, she didn't answer. But I started to get really a little fearful, I would say, like when I noticed her videos stopped. And both she and her daughter made videos together, and her daughter is a grown young lady. She's probably like late teens. So I didn't understand like what happened. So I wrote her, like asking like, like I hope everything is okay. Like everything just stopped, and and fortunately for me, her family answered my email, and they gave me the sad news, and it really did punch me in the stomach. I really felt it because she was such a kind, beautiful person, and she was just really sincere. She didn't have to extend her kindness to me the way she did. She didn't have to, she just was that kind of person, So I really was hoping that one day she and I would meet. I know where she lived was really cold, it snowed a lot, and I was hoping that, one day she could come to the Bahamas and enjoy the sun and the sea and beautiful beaches, and, stay with me. And, I just was hoping that it got to that point one day, and sadly it didn't, But like I said, I'm so thankful that the family answered. And it made me think, because when tragedy like this happens, we don't know how, like, family members, you really don't know how you're going to react, even being a family member yourself. You really don't know. And I noticed that her videos, like, there are persons that are suspicious now, like something happened. They're wondering like what happened. They're messaging her on her channel, like, want to know, are you coming back? Like, is everything okay? And the family members didn't announce anything to the community. And I mean, And they didn't, so I'm sure I'm not going to, you know, say anything. You know, I leave that alone. But I'm pretty sure the only reason why they answered me is because they realized that she and I had an ongoing friendship by email, you know. So but anyway, you know, so that was basically the reasoning for my absence during this past almost 2 weeks. But anyway, I'm back. I'm here. You know, some things in life we have no control over. So, you know, what do? You just got to get up and move forward. So today what Emma and I is doing, we're going to participate in this tag by MsSerenity Smith that says hard questions. And yes, I agree, MsSerenity. These are hard questions. I had to actually, it took me 2 days to really think about these questions so I can truthfully answer them. But what I'm going to do in the meantime is just change Emma, and she is going to wear this cute little onesie by Cardis. It's 3 months, and it actually came with a jean pants, but I'm not going to put the jean pants on her. And it's long sleeve because it's a little chilly here today, you know. So, yeah. So that's pretty cute. So, let me get started. Right, Emma? Say hi, Emma. Say hi, sweet girl. Say hi. So, question number 1 is, who is your favorite baby in the nursery? You know, the funny thing is, all my babies are so special because there's a story behind all of them. You know, so like for my Emma, she, you know, I was going to purchase another little girl, and she was the, I forgot her scalp. What was her scalp? I forgot her scalp. She was a preemie, and that didn't work out. So what I did was, at this time I had already custom order Bryce. But Bryce, I custom order him after this first little girl that was supposed to be a custom. But the only reason why I canceled her is because the artist explained to me that it would have taken her almost a year to finish the baby. And she explained that to me like after, I'm looking for her, oh, her little scented thingy. The artist explained that to me like after I basically paid for her, because I can tell you I'm not very not very good with layaways. You know, if I have the money, I would start off as a layaway and give me about a month and I probably completely pay it off. I just don't like, you know, that I don't like having it on my mind that I have a layaway. So that's what I did. I think I was only owing like $50 really. But anyway, the artist, she explained to me that the baby would not be ready until a year later. Not a year later, but almost a year. I think it was maybe like 10 months. Something like that. Yeah, that the baby wouldn't be ready until like, it'd take her about 10 months because she had other orders. And that was just too soon for me because at the time I had no babies. So what I did is I canceled that baby. And yeah, I did lose some money, but not all. And Bryce was being customed. He was baby number 2. So actually I started looking for a little girl. And I went to eBay. And Emma, I had seen, I think I had seen Emma about maybe a week before I saw her the second time. The first time I saw her on eBay, her artist had her priced a little too high for me at the time, but I did save her in my watch list. You know, she was out of my price range. But after I was refunded from the first little girl, then I started looking again, and then there was Emma again, and she was reduced like $200, and she was also on Buy Me Now or Best Offer. Yeah, so that's when I did it. That's when I bite the bullet and I purchased her. And you know why I purchased her? I purchased her because even in her pictures, I could see that she was a well-made baby. And for all the other well-made babies that I had seen, they were like completely out of my price range. And Emma, I was so happy to see that her seller had reduced the price on her. So I purchased her. And she's special to me in that way. And I could tell you I'm happy with her. I don't have any... My only issue with her at the time was that she was on the 3/4 body. And, you know, now she's on a full leg body. So I'm pretty happy with her. I have no complaints. And that's why she's special. So it's sort of difficult to say. And then with Bryce, of course, you know, he's a custom. So because he's a custom, he's special. And Dia is a custom, so she's special. And my Dyson is special because he has full arms and full legs and so cuddly and so handsome. But saying that I have to choose which baby is my favorite. Favorite, right? That's the question. Which baby? Who is your... Okay. I would have to say Dia. And the only reason why I would say Dia is my favorite is because Dia is a bit more realistic to me in terms of her coloring. I mean, in terms of, you know, in terms of her coloring and her hair color and her face mold. She just looks like my family. Like my family have that long nose and, you know, that features and dark hair, and we're medium skin. So she sort of looks like my family. So in that sense, she is very special to me, really. And also, what you all didn't know is that Dia was actually made with my birthmark. But I never showed you all it because it really, to me, it doesn't really show up. I guess because her hand is in a fist. I could sort of see where the artist made her little birthmark, but because it really doesn't show up, I just never showed you all. So yeah, so she's my special little girl. So I would have to say Dia, even though she is very small and it took a while for me to adjust to her size, because when they're preemie and so tiny, they really don't like fold up as nicely as like the newborn size babies. You know, like they don't really like cuddle in your arms as nicely. That's my experience, that is, for me, you know. So I would have to say, but I'm used to it now. It's fine, you know. So I would have to say my little girl Dia. So question number 2 is, why is this baby special? I think I pretty much just answer why. Because she sort of looks like my family, and yeah. Number 3. If you can keep only one baby in your nursery, who would it be? It would have to be Dia. Yeah, if I can only keep one, it would have to be Dia. Saying that I can only keep one, even though they're all very special. Number 4. What is the deal breaker when buying a baby? Well, for me, I would say it's 2 things. Let me quickly just give Emma a little bottle. For me, it's 2 things that's a deal breaker. One is the price. And it's not that I don't want to buy an expensive baby, because I would love to have a silicone baby, really. So it's really not that. But the price, in the sense that I don't have the money. So if it's out of my budget and I don't have it, then Yeah, that would be a deal breaker for me. And another thing that's a deal breaker is painted hair. I just prefer rooted hair. You know, I don't know what it is. I even thought of a bald-headed baby. I think I would prefer a bald-headed baby, and you know, rather than painted hair. I don't know. I've never owned one, so I don't know. You know, but I can tell you the painted hair, it just, you know, I've seen some beautiful work like Bryce. His hair is painted really nice, but painted hair babies are just not for me. Yeah, so that would be a deal breaker. So question number 5, what is some things you can love that is not perfect, but you can live with it? All right. Rooted hair. Like, some persons in the community explain the difference between really nice rooted hair, like micro rooting, as being really, really nice when the baby head is rooted one strand at a time. And I can live with my baby hair being rooted 1 or 2 strands at a time, because I think that's actually like Emma and Dyson Ash. I think their hair is rooted 1 and 2 strands at a time. I can live with that, you know, because their hair still looks really nice to me, you know. Yeah, so I can live with that. So next question is, do you like smiley babies or grumpy face babies? Smiley. I love smiley babies. I've seen a few of the smiley babies that's really nice and fun. But the only way I would add a smiley baby to my collection would be if I have like a moderate size collection. But seeing that my collection is small, I won't add a smiley baby. But let's say if I had maybe 8 to 10 babies, then I don't mind for variety to add like a smiley baby, you know. But because my collection is small, then no. Grumpy babies, I do love to see, you know, the cute little grumpy babies. But I do like just a regular face baby, you know, like Emma. Like, she's just a regular face baby. She doesn't really have no like huge expression, except that she's open eye, and I love open eyes, and I do love closed-eyed babies. And yeah, so that's it. I think that's it for my questions, actually. Yeah, I think that's it. So I'm just going to add this headband to Emma. So that's it for my baby girl. She's so pretty. So this onesie actually fit her pretty well. Again, it's 3 months. I do like the body. Yeah. So I love my little girl on her full leg body. I do. She's really nice. But you know, I don't know if I should include this in this video. Maybe make a separate video. Maybe I'll make a separate video. And the next video, I will talk a little bit about the question that baby Nadia mentioned. Like, what would you do? Like, if something, like, what would you want done, I guess? Like, if something should happen to you, you know, like, what would you want done with your babies, you know? Emma is getting sleepy now, so I'm going to put her to sleep. Oh, my brush fell. Yeah. Put her down to sleep. Yeah, so she's asleep, so. But it was a really good question that baby Nadia had asked, so I'll just answer that one in the next video. So thank you so much, Miss Serenity Smith, for the tag or hard questions. I enjoyed it. So thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.